He's a decorated hero and he is used to fighting for what's right. Captain Andrew Gough has served in the military for over 20 years. He was deployed to Libya in near warlike conditions, and he only recently retired from the London Police Services as a sergeant. Now, his work has been recognized and acknowledged by several different organizations, including the military. But he says when he came forward with his PTSD diagnosis and his need for a service dog, his career stalled and suffered. Now he's fighting Canadian Armed Forces through the Human Rights Commission, alleging discrimination and demanding that Canada's military do a better job to accommodate those with disabilities, particularly those with PTSD.
You want to go for a walk? Go for a walk?
This is Riggs, a lifeline for now retired Captain Andrew Gough.
I saved my life every day.
Gough was diagnosed with PTSD in 2016 after several years of service with the military and London police, and notably after a deployment to Libya where he escaped a kidnapping attempt, was shot at by terrorists, and had to execute a grueling 16-hour evacuation of the Canadian embassy.
We were in the line of an approaching civil war.
When he returned, his career was on the upswing, but he was struggling mentally. He was promoted to lieutenant and was working to become a captain. Then he got Riggs, his service dog.
I loved being a soldier. I worried about coming out about my mental health injury would destroy my career. And it did.
The change for Andrew happened when his invisible disability became very visible because of Riggs.
Susan Toth is Gough's legal counsel.
The biggest allegations are differential treatment and discriminatory treatment. We're talking about obstacles being placed in Andrew's way when he was seeking promotion, not being able to train with his platoon members, being told he couldn't parade with his peers because he has service animals, then being told he could parade, but at the very back of the line. And then the next day, being portrayed as a publicity opportunity by the Canadian Armed Forces to show that they do have diversity within the ranks.
He was medically released, forced into an early retirement from his military career just earlier this year. Now he's seeking $140,000 in lost wages and pain and suffering. But he's asking for systemic change, including mandatory training for leadership on disability discrimination, a third-party review of department policies to eliminate discrimination, and moving to ensure that all accommodations on bases are accessible to those with service dogs.
The reality of what he was facing behind the scenes was constant humiliation, differential treatment, and harassment, frankly.
It's not about the dollars and cents. I won't keep a cent of it if any comes my way. It's about changing for what a person that might come after me, so that they don't have to feel this way, so they can feel included in their profession. I wanted to be a soldier my whole life. And the way it ended was unkind.
The Canadian Armed Forces declined to comment on Gough's allegations. Christina Howard, City News.